If I told you a 17-year-old could make $20,000 just working 2 hours a day, would you believe me? Well, it's true, because I did it myself. In this video, I'll be teaching you exactly how you can start, scale, and outsource your own marketing agency as a complete beginner from scratch. And I'll be using my own content enhancement agency as a proof of concept so that you can learn from my business model. First, to give you some story on who I am and why you should even take on any advice in this video, I'm Van and I'm 17 years old, and I co-founded my agency Vex Media just over a year ago and have generated over 100 million views across platforms for both my clients and my personal accounts. Over this time, we've worked with some big creators in the finance niche with over 20 million followers, helping them scale their own businesses and brands. And with this business model, I've made over $20,000 in profit as a 17-year-old working only 2 hours a day because I've got a lot of other shit to do and don't have much time. So if you're in a similar boat, then you can make a decent amount of money with this, probably even more than me if you follow these steps correctly. Okay, now that you know who I am, let's talk about you and how to start your own marketing agency. Whether you're 16, 17, 18, or even 30 years old, you can do this business model if you have more than 3 brain cells. It's pretty simple. So log in for the next 10 minutes and you'll have enough information to start your very own agency now. Okay, in this video, I'm gonna take you from the idea where everything stems from all the way to who you're selling to and how to outsource it later down the track so that you can make money even when you're sleeping. First things first, stage 1, the idea. Within every business that I've observed, there's 3 stages. And the first stage is the seed stage, where everything begins. Without it, no business would sprout into what it is today. The very first things that I want you to do is pick your niche, who you're selling to, what your offer is, and what problem you're solving. All right. All of this sounds like a bit much, but let me walk it through you and give you a few options about what you can do. To use Vex Media as an example, we work in the finance niche, helping both content creators and finance professionals scale their brands and businesses using social media, which eventually converts into paying customers, therefore making them money and making us money. That is kind of the whole thing of business, and we'll go a bit deeper into that later in the video, but if you're not making them money, then you're a waste of their time. If you want to base your own agency off of mine, then you can just look at my website in the link in the description, but I'd recommend not to because there's probably better options out there. But if you really want to, you can. I don't mind. To give you a bit more of an idea about what an agency model really is, let's look at a few common examples. A traditional social media marketing agency, or SMMA, offers one or multiple of these services. Number 1, content creation, which covers anything from short form to long form editing. Number 2, marketing, which is usually paid ads, SEO, and blog posts. Personally, I know people making upwards of $50,000 a month with this business model, specifically paid ads. So yeah, this is definitely a good one to get into. Number 3, we've got website design and development. And number 4, thumbnail design, plus a bunch of others. And if you want more ideas, then just Google it or even ask ChatGPT. And once you've evaluated what the best fit is for your skills and expertise, then we can start creating and crafting your offer. A quick tip: try to choose a service where you have at least a little bit of experience in. But if you have absolutely none, then that's fine as well. We can work with that. But trust me, it's a lot easier if you already have pre-existing skills, because obviously it takes a little bit of time to learn that skill. For me specifically, it took me about 3 or 4 months to learn video editing before I could actually offer it as a service. So keep that in mind going into it. This shit doesn't just happen overnight, okay? Be prepared to put in a little bit of work, because at the end of the day, we're getting paid for our skills and our results. If you can't deliver on your promises, then you don't get paid. It's simple. Okay, let's start crafting your offer. Don't overcomplicate this too much. It shouldn't be too hard. Your offer is simply the solution to your client's problem. For example, if you're targeting real estate agents, which is your demographic, your niche, who aren't utilizing social media, which is therefore causing them to miss out on sales, which is the problem that you're gonna solve, then you can offer the following solution. You can offer some sort of service that solves this issue and gets them more sales by utilizing social media. This could be through video editing, paid ads, or SEO. Obviously, you have to have the skills to back your claims, but simply put, it's just solving a problem and providing a solution to people and convincing them that you're the right option. In order to do this, your value proposition should be so high that it's a no-brainer for them to say yes. For example, if you're charging $3,000 a month and you get your client $1,000 back, then your value proposition is shit. For them to actually benefit from your services, they have to be making more than what they're paying you. And this seems so obvious, but a lot of people don't know how to actually achieve this. A big issue that people face in the agency space is competition and how to overcome that competition. As an agency ourselves, we've been confronted with this issue quite a bit, but luckily for you, I've had to go through it and I've overcome it and come up with a few solutions so you can learn from my mistakes. Because standing out in a sea of 1,000 copies of your business can be a bit hard. So in order to take your business from blending in to standing out, we must come up with a unique selling proposition, or USP for short, which pretty much is just why clients should choose you and your business over your competition. Maybe it's your speed, your focus on a specific niche, or a standout skill that no one else is offering. To find a USP that fits you, simply research what your competitors are doing and fill in the gaps. You can kind of copy what they're doing, except do it better and introduce different elements into it so that you stand out from them and improve upon whatever they're doing poorly. Earlier, I said that the task of creating your offer shouldn't be too hard. I lied a little bit because if you want an irresistible offer, then there's a bit more to it, to be completely honest. So if you want me to go more in depth about how to create an offer that is so good that people can't say no to you, then comment below. But for now, don't overthink this stage. It's better to start with a simple offer and refine it as you grow. Okay, now that you've planted the seed to your business, by identifying your ideal customer, creating your offer, and finding your unique selling point, we can move on to the growth stage of your business, which is where the true money is made. In the growth stage, our main mission is to build your portfolio and find clients that will pay you real money. Because up until now, your work has been completely free. And I want to make that clear now. If you're not prepared to do free work at the start of your business, then maybe business just isn't for you. And that's a bit of a harsh truth, but it's a reality. Every single person with a successful business did unpaid hours, and probably a lot of them. So you've identified your niche and created your offer. Now it's time to gain some experience and land your first client. But Van, this sounds scary. How do I even get my first client? Well, let me tell you. If you're starting out, like I said, work for free. I know a lot of yous will be turned off by this, but everyone's done it, and for good reason. Believe it or not, some of the most successful people like Iman Gadzhi and Elon Musk have worked for free at some point in their careers. So you watching this video, you're gonna have to as well. Start by offering your services to a few businesses or creators in your niche for about 1 to 2 months. And in exchange for your services, you're gonna want 3 things from them. You'll 1, build a portfolio. 2, collect testimonials from the people that you're working with. And 3, hone in your skills so that you can start selling them. Let's say your agency focuses on short form editing. In this scenario, you could reach out to a business or a content creator and create a few videos for free. The hands down absolute biggest mistake that I see people doing time and time again is not offering free value in their cold outreach, because it's literally a life hack to land your first client. But I'm being so serious here. People message and email me daily offering their services with some random ass one-liner with absolutely no credibility. You have to remember that when you're doing cold outreach, people don't know who you are. People don't know your character, and they don't know how good you are at what you do. You have to sell yourself and convince them that you're an asset to their life or their business. Because the fact of the matter is you will have hundreds, if not thousands of people who are doing the same exact thing as you, contacting them as well, which means you must stand out amongst everyone else. To summarize quickly, whenever you're doing cold outreach, whether that be DMs, emails, or even in-person meetings, offer free value to your prospect. Don't just ask them for their business, offer value upfront without expecting anything in return. This is the best way to land them and set up a relationship with that person. Just for you guys, I'll create an outreach template that you can use to land your first client. And if you want it, then just comment below and I'll send you the link. Once you've planted and nurtured your business sapling, it's time to grow. In my opinion, this is the best stage. It's where all the magic happens, and all of a sudden, your time isn't tied to your money and your money isn't tied to your time, and you can make money even when you sleep. Now, ideally, we have a few clients under our belt. So that means it's time to streamline your processes and outsource all of your work to someone else. This is my favorite part, because now you're actually building a business. You're building a system so that you can pretty much just sit back and take in all the profits. But in order to do this, we're gonna need to systemize your process, because in this stage, you're gonna be outsourcing your tasks to other people and hiring employees. By systemizing your work, your future employees can easily take over and kind of fill in your spot, which means all you do is manage them. And personally, I do this with my own employees. All we do is just send in the videos that they edit. Obviously, we still edit some stuff, but essentially my employees do the service fulfillment and we just send it over. So once you reach this stage, I want you to create a standard operating procedure, or SOP. This should document exactly how tasks within your business should be done so that your new team can replicate your process with consistency and reliability, effectively replacing you. But where do I even hire employees, you may be asking? I've never done this before. Oh, don't worry, because I got you, bro. In order to hire employees, you can do this a few ways, actually. Personally, my favorite is to join groups on Facebook, LinkedIn, and best of all, Discord, which is actually where we found majority of our employees. Of course, you can also hire freelancers off Fiverr and Upwork, which is definitely a good option as well. And no, this video is not sponsored, but hit me up if you want to sponsor me, because I'm down. Okay, let's recap what we've done and what we've talked about to build your very own self-sufficient business. We've, number one, defined your niche and your offer. Number two, built a portfolio. Number three, reached out to clients offering free value. Number four, gotten our first client. Number five, created a standard operating procedure. And number six, hired some employees and outsourced all of your work. Congratulations, you've just built an agency that works for you even when you're sleeping. A system that makes you money, and all you have to do is manage it. Since you've watched this video, you're now equipped with all of the tools to create a successful money printer. And if you actually implement the advice that I've given in this video, then you'll be well on your way to creating a successful agency. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep creating videos like this for you guys. And if you have any questions, then drop them in the comments because I'm here to help and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Catch you next time. Peace.